and prohibitions. 50 years ago, Australia was a cohesive, predominantly Anglo-Celtic nation. Most people thought of themselves as Christians, of some sort, although most of us didn't go to church all that often. Everyone from a cleaner to the captains of industry had a shared vision of who we were as a people and our place in the world. Until the late 1960s, prior to the rise of Whitlam in the Labor Party, there was a broad consensus between the Liberal and Labor parties of the kind of society we were and what we should be in future. In the 1960s, both Liberal and Labor parties reflected a common framework of Judeo-Christian values. Supporting the family as a basic unit of society, both supported the principle that marriage was a union between a man and a woman, and both parties recognised the sanctity of the lives of the unborn. Both major parties agreed that people should be free to live their own lives and say what they thought without fear of state sanction. Both sides of politics recognised the importance of our manufacturing industries as well as our farming and mining. And both parties recognised the importance of our predominantly European identity. A key part of this great Pre Whitlam Consensus was bipartisan support for both Liberal and Labor for European-based immigration program. Great Labor statesmen, Ben Chifley, John Curtin, Arthur Calwell, all strongly supported an immigration program that actively discriminated in favour of Europeans. Australia's greatest conservative, Sir Robert Menzies himself, said, "I don't want to see reproduced in Australia the kind of problem they have in South Africa or America, or increasingly in Great Britain. I think a European-based immigration program has been a very good policy. It's been a great value to us," he said. This continued until 1973, when Whitlam and his hard-left cronies adopted Soviet-inspired UN treaties on discrimination and banned preferential selection of migrants based on their ethnicity. Yet the end of the pre-Whitlam consensus between the Labor and Liberal parties has been much more than a political sea change. It has allowed the cultural conquest of our nation.